So it's I want to see more from this, and I'm interested in checking this out. So, yo, don't have enough digitized fighters nowadays. We need button. So your dodge button is also your block button. And then if you press forward and dodge, it's a forward roll and a back roll. One of the coolest things, you can fucking backdash through the screen, guys. You ain't cornered anymore. Oh yeah, no, this is Big Booty Shaking the character, absolutely. If Sir Mix-a-Lot, y'all are right. I mean, I should have seen that one coming. Oh, did she block? Right? Dude. Okay, I was gonna say, and even for like, if I wanted to like do alternate color palettes and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the colors I'm pretty. I've never actually done all colors, but from what I know, they're pretty easy.
All right.
That was.
Oh shit! Yeah, you just fucking crouch spam. All right.
What is going on?
Oh my god! That was a round. Holy shit.
Someone clip that.
Yo. Okay. Block and punish. Good stuff.
Yep. Just play it out.
Here we go. X mode
Yeah.
flap.
Motion sickness combo trials. Yo.
Is this gonna kill? He's gonna get 3. Even if he techs,
yeah.
it's gonna do some damage, right?
I don't know actually about that part. Yeah, got the kill.
No! The magic pixel!
Headbutt. The USS Urian headbutt. Is there a heat wave?
Right? There's like, they're doing some things, but it's not all this, right? It's, I appreciate you appreciating the different ways people are handling this kind of space, right? There we go! We fucking got it! Yeah. Oh my god. That's so good. I think there's invincibility where it didn't exist before. Oh no. That's so good! Like, that just fucking combos.
Mono.
Yeah, they just need to seal a couple quick rounds with pink-haired Robin here, and we'll be... Damn. Damn indeed, Screaming Red Skull, right?
The 2 newcomers in grand final.
Yes, this mysterious figure, Monochromatic Hermit, obviously living in the wilds, all alone, in black and white.
Developing this game. And then subsequently using their knowledge to absolutely
No, to teach us a lesson and to encourage...
That is really funny.
The newest goose.
I want to be the goose.
Yep.
Oh
my.
Mix-ups, cross-ups, and...
I will... These size swap dash... Oh my god, and it ground bounces? Holy shit.
Okay, clip that, somebody. Got it. Wow.
Oh god.
Had to burst. The
Yep,
duck...
don't...
Oh! The goose had to burst.
Here you go!
Niche Fighter Monday. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. How's it going, y'all? I hope everyone's doing well. Let's get some chill tunes in the background. Let's go. Happy Monday. Happy Niche Fighter Monday. And happy, I guess, close of the submission period for the April Fighting Game Jam. This is, it's an exciting time. 60 games. 60 new fighting games were created last month. I want y'all to take a moment and appreciate how dope that is. And, give a huge shout out to all of the developers who have put in the work to learn an engine, to make a new idea, to get together with other folks and create some beautiful human-made art. So, big shout-outs, everybody. To Andrea for setting this all up. First of all, I gotta give a big thanks to Andrea Demetrio, stalwart supporter of indie fighting games for a decade easily. It feels like a decade at this point, man. Nearing there at the very least. So big shout outs to them for setting this all up. And of course the judges who, like myself, all have our work cut out for us, right guys? This is a good problem to have. So just for some context, when this got started and people started signing up for it, we had some discussions as to how many submissions we were actually gonna get. And I gotta say, I thought it was pretty funny. My logic was this, where I'm like, we had about 300 submissions, 300 entrants. And I'm like, if every one of those entrants pairs up with somebody, we have at most 150 submissions. And I'm expecting about 10 or 15% of the groups to actually successfully, submit a project, right? So I was guessing 15, 20 is what we were gonna get. I think a lot of the judges and organizers were like, we're gonna get 5 or 8. The fact that we got 60 is absolutely wild. Yeah, right? Some folks thought 30 maybe, right? And I mean, I think generally speaking, the right number of entrants divided by half, and then 10 to 15% of that is probably what you're expecting out of participants in a jam. So yeah, Andrea has gone and recruited a couple extra judges to make sure that all the games get at least enough feedback and ratings that we can, make it a good experience for everyone. And yeah, it is so exciting to see that not only are people, I see folks in chat there being like, and I'm still working on it, right? And it's the number of folks who have picked up an engine and started developing a video game for the very first time because of this jam, and then those who are and I'm gonna keep doing it, is so oh man, it's so great. It makes me so happy that has been the end result of this so far, right? Where it has encouraged people to pick up an engine, and it has encouraged people to actually keep making these games. So that's very exciting. Yeah, Circle, yeah, no doubt, man. I don't doubt for a second that you're going to go through every single one of them. I am going to endeavor to do that as well. I want to give every single game some time and a review and a little bit of feedback. So yeah, this is very exciting. I think this is already a huge success. Making games is cool, Shadow. Yo, what's up, KO? I see you in there, bud. Welcome back. Hey, that's awesome, man. We've been missing you around these parts.
1, 2, 3, break it down.
Good to hear, Tomoka. Yeah, you're gonna keep developing your Game Jam game, and the other game you were working on before that as well. Yep.
1, 2,
Hey, Aria. Dev3 here. Dev for D here. Oh, sorry. Man, my dyslexia is kicking in today. Dev for 3 touch here. And we're planning on doing a 2.0. Nice. I love it. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, try to do 2 to 4 a day and try to get through them all. I think that's a good plan. We just gotta, yeah, right, Joe? We just gotta find time to sit down and actually play them. And honestly, okay, so initially, I wasn't planning on playing these games on stream for the first time. But there's 2 things here. A, I think it's really important to share these games with folks. And our whole thing here is kind of trying games out and seeing what they're all about and talking about and analyzing them. So, like, really, what better place? But B, like, I don't know. It almost seems like it'd be... we have limited time, so why not take this opportunity to to go through and play some of these games together? Because that's the other thing. I really, like, some of these games are really going to need some other folks in there to test this out. So, on that note, I will have the Parsec server open for some testing. So if anybody would like to add me on Parsec, you can do so here, and then you'll be able to join the Niche Fighter server, and we can try some of these games out, because not all of them have AI, not all of them have online modes, so we can always Parsec it and try these things out. And so what I've decided, I have downloaded 8 titles. I have let the itch.io randomizer dictate which 8 titles I am getting. And I figure we're just going to start playing them and take a look at them and see what we get. I have gone through a handful of these games off stream, but not all of them. But I think this is a good opportunity to just go through, talk about them, try them together. Yeah, creator, absolutely. All of my VODs are saved on YouTube. So if anybody wants to check them out, you can definitely just hit up the YouTube archive and check out all the streams. So everything that I play live is gonna be there. Oh yeah, no, none have AI. Yeah, Matt. Okay, I said it, and then I was like, no, that's not the kind of AI that I'm talking about. Right? It's like I don't know. I am still 90s brained. It's an AI opponent. But the CPU, yes. The computer player unit, right? I'm pretty sure that's what that stands for. So the 8 games, which 8 did I get? Yes, that's an excellent fighter. Yo, Guardian, generic fighter maybe has happened and will happen again, but we got some game jam stuff to attend to. Joe, I was thinking about the randomizer wheel. We might have to do that. Yeah, I know, right, Andre? Unfortunately, you hosted it. If you didn't hear, big shout-outs, man. I really appreciate all the hard work you've put in there. And unfortunately, it does mean that you were not able to participate in the jam as a developer. I will say, I heard some rumblings that you were like, yeah, we're gonna do this again next year because I love this shit and I'm a great person. So, considering that, I figure for next year, you should probably leave it up to perhaps myself, perhaps Joe P. Real, someone like that. Maybe we could work together to decide on the format and the theme in order to allow you to also participate and make some madness. So right, let the man cook. They have made some tasty, tasty meals over the years, and I want more. You'd be happy you could just make an unrated entry. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing that even now, except for, obviously, time. Yeah, and okay, that's the other thing. I think for some context, like, fighting games are not an easy genre to make a game jam game for. I mean, simultaneously they are and they aren't, right? Like, fighting games are kind of in a weird position just because, like, conceptually you're like, okay, sure, single screen, limited number of characters, right? Like, discrete interactions, you can kind of like control a lot of that. The format of what you're doing is often kind of like oftentimes prescribed in many ways, or has like established norms. So you can kind of like fit it into this box easily, but at the same time, what you're doing in there, animation, right? Like, the number of animations required and the amount of fine-tuning required for proper game feel, which ends up being so paramount in some ways, right? Like, the ability to, yeah, it's a scope killer, right? That's absolutely it. That will get in your way, right? So you need to have either a lot of diligence in your work and like your pipeline, or be very diligent in how you scope that, because I think if people want to polish that stuff through, that is a huge time investment that realistically 30 days doesn't allow. And we've already seen some devs being like, it was hard to get 2 characters in there, right? So like, if you're like, I'm gonna have a cast of 6, I'm gonna do a tag game, and I'm gonna do this, that, and the, that's not easy. So like like honestly, like, even the smaller scoped games, like as fighting games, they take a lot to get right. So it's just another little bit of a shout out to folks for like, having to grapple with that in a game jam setting for fighting games is a real big struggle. But also, I think we can get some really interesting results out of how do you work around those limitations, right? Joe Idaho still no idea how to balance a dive kick, right? And like, that's it, like that kind of stuff, like it balance alone. I mean, I saw Pat the Flip taking a look at it. Big shout outs. I think Pat the Flip has been pulled on as a judge for the game jam, and I saw them posting about it, and right, saying stuff like that, where it's like, hey, look, there are these ways that you can easily get stuck with infinites if you are not cognizant of these issues, right? Walk forward, jab infinites, things with large hit stun, aerial moves that hit on the way up that leave you with enough hit stun to do jump loops. Like, those kind of things, you need to be very, very careful about how you're balancing your stuff, and like, preventing those things from happening can oftentimes make the game feel bad in other ways. So like, you prioritize making the game feel good in most ways, but then once that edge case comes in, then you're like, oh, that's the game now, right? So like, yeah, it is it's a very demanding thing to do in a short time frame. Yeah, Warthog, right? You have to be very smart about, like, how are you going to reuse sprites? How can you make a character with limited animation requirements that is still visually engaging, right? Yeah, you got 4 and you had to accept you're using placeholders as a cast. And honestly, that's also totally acceptable. Like when you, like, it's a game jam, right? So, like, there's going to be some limitations placed on there. I think, right, and like when we look at, in terms of the judging, right, because I also think it's probably important to think about the judging a little bit, and how that's going to play out, right? So I have, here we go, our all or nothing is the theme of the game jam here, and there are a handful of categories that we have for our judging rubric, including fun factor, adherence to theme, game feel, innovation, character design, presentation, and features. So, right, like, presentation, that's the kind of thing that, like, for me, kind of encompasses the level of completion and refinement of character art, but also, like, the menus, and, right, like, how do you, like, the UI is in there, right, all of that kind of stuff, scene transitions, all of those things are going to add up to the presentation, right? But, like, if you have, whatever, a great background and solid UI design, and then your characters are placeholder art and your menus are awesome, like, and the way that I am, like, the visual look and the audio look of me going through the game is is nice in all those other ways, right? That doesn't mean that your presentation is going to be low, right? And even if it is, look at all these other categories which kind of will make up for it, right? So it's like, I think I've seen a couple of developers maybe be a little bit worried about where they focused their attention and if they may have focused too hard on design and move kit and expression in that way versus AV and FX stuff. Like that's not it's not like that is going to be like, oh, now I'm gonna get poor ratings in the jam, right? Also, it's not all about the ratings. I think this is just it's a good way to like, I think, analyze and like get some feedback on various parts of one's design, right? Who needs balance? Overrated, right? Yeah, Guile Wincoat and Patrick Miller joined the judges. Awesome, along with D-Hamster. Yeah, I saw that D-Hamster was in there. That's cool. I'm glad that Guile and Pat are in there, too. They mentioned in the article, this is just the team, now he's dissecting the game. Awesome. Yes, I do enjoy the number of cat boys and girls that have found their way into these designs. That is quite hilarious. Yo, Crimson, that's awesome, right? Yeah, your big takeaway you had was being able to get rollback working for a platform fighter in Godot. That is dope. Yeah, I mean, and like once again, that's kind of like, right, that's like rollback is going to go under feature set, right? Like, and like features can include training mode stuff, tutorials, arcade modes, right? Like how much did you want to do and what did you strive for, right? But like, no, you remember that like all of these things are taken in balance in the end, right? All right, so I grabbed 8 games. Now, what are we? Here we go. This is what we've brought up right now. So, I've downloaded Beast Cut, Dansons la Valse, Grave Pact, Pause of Death, Succession, The Last Card Pack, Battle Cats, and then Meowdle Combat, which is has an online build, but I did not see a download build for it. So these are the games that the itch.io randomizer has provided for us. So we'll see. I will say I have tried to boot up Dansons la Valse, and unfortunately, it was crashing on me on load. But I'm told if I just wait it out, if we just wait a hot minute, that it will load up all good. So we're gonna have to give that one another go. But this is where we're at. This is what we got. So yes, Succession is Vengeful Calamari, the Super Fighting Ultra dev. So that's very exciting. Castangang Unite. So you did put in an update during the grace period. I just grabbed it this morning. Or last night? I just grabbed it last night. Let me double check. I will grab it just for good measure. Okay, that should be recent enough. Good, good. A lot of custom Lua scripting, and Ikeda doesn't optimize that well. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, like that tracks. Yo, Butler. What's going on? We're just about to boot up. Our first fighting game jam game of the day. And you know what? We're just going to start. We're going to start with it. So let's start with Beast Cut. So, first things first. Alrighty. First things first. Beast Cut. What is Beast Cut all about? Let's take a look. So, right? You gotta think about this, man. Like, a lot of people are playing these games in isolation. You as a developer do not always have the opportunity to explain to a player while they're playing what your game is all about. So one of the things I'm thinking about as I'm playing through this and kind of doing my analysis here is, does the game itself or the page around it communicate what the all or nothing nature of the game is and like how to play it and such, right? But like, I think it's very important like that because I am playing this in isolation and the game jam has a theme that is all or nothing, I should be able to sense that from whatever is being presented to me. So like, let's take a little look at the page here and see what they're telling us. Yo, thank you for the follow, Ari. I appreciate it. So, Beast Cut is a fast-paced platform fighter submitted for the fighting game April Jam 2026. Play locally and online with your friends. Utilize Beast Mode to go all or nothing against your opponent and have a blast. Make sure you're on the latest version. We have light, heavy, special. We have a block. We have a dash. Dash button can be held to dash along the ground. Air dashes will snap to the platform if you air dash by your feet. You have short hops. You have grabs, and a Beast Mode. Beast Mode lets you turn up the heat and deal double damage for a short period of time. You get more time the more damage you've taken, and you can only use it once per round. Ah, okay, so that's good. That's kind of like the all-or-nothing approach to it, right? Where it's like... And a bit of kind of like... Makes sense, it's like the wagering aspect of the all-or-nothing, right? Where it's like, you take damage and build this resource, you have one chance to cash it out, and do double damage as a result, right? Cool. Attacks can be canceled into each other, light, heavy, special. Cool. Tomoka, thank you for the follow. Beast Mode. All right. Let's boot it up, man. Some good old music. Yo, appreciate the follow. Man, I love seeing that. I love all the follows. I appreciate all y'all. But like, I do enjoy seeing that little gif there. The Sean Altley pixel art. Delightful. It is Game Jam night, my friend. Let's see. This is gonna be interesting, actually. So I am gonna, folks, I'm gonna end up stress testing your gamepad input recognition because, like, I got a leverless controller hooked up. I got my gamepad hooked up. I will be using keyboard controls. I am probably gonna blow up whatever you've done to to handle controllers. Yes, I'm about to switch over to it. Thank you. Oh, fun. What just happened there, man? There we go. We're seeing double. We got it, man. We're in there. Okay. All right. The way input is a bit janky. Oh, no, I didn't want button. Okay, hang on. Let me just back out. Okay, I mean, hey, you know what? I'm gonna leave it be. It's working with the controller right now, so... Okay, we have ourselves 3 characters. So... Rebinding only works for keyboards? Noted. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, directionals don't work here. But I can use Wasty. Oh, Gizzard? Okay, Gizzard the Lizard? Give me Gizzard the Lizard. Oh, interesting. Okay. We got 2 stages. Does... Okay. And so the controller controls P2. And then I got WASD for P1. Okay, cool. Yo, Pterodactyl, right? I'm sorry. Okay, light, medium, special. What's up? Yo, Van, how's it going? Oh, that's beast mode. Okay. I'm seeing a little bit. I'm seeing it. So what do we have for specials here? So we have like a neutral special. Oh, okay. And it has a bunch of follow-ups. So like special. Oh, and ha 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 ha. I do, yeah. So we got short hops, full hops. There's kind of a, like, because of, like, the ABC special chain, you get a bit, like, just like your standard, like, air dasher chain. So, right, start with a crouch light, and then light heavy, and then into special, right? Oh. Oh, okay, so hang on. I kind of want to check this out here. So we have... wall hop. Oh, ooh, is that infinite? Hang on a sec. Is that, can you do that infinitely? Can you just like wall hop special? Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. As someone who, if there's 3, okay. Oh man, okay. So you just hopping off the edge is a little tough. Oh man, the blast zone is actually kind of close. Okay, so you have, I think you only have like one version of your air normals and specials. And then you have standing and grounded. Oh. Oh, fun. Okay, so down special. Oh. I see it. I see it. Okay, that's cool. I definitely enjoy... I see the vision. No, 100%. 100% see the vision. Okay. Oh, and then there's... Oh, so it's not... It's... There is, like, a HP KO. Okay, and then does the special have... Yeah, the special has different follow-ups if you use light special or heavy. So, okay, that gives you a bit of... gives you some, like, some move space to work with, right? The orb is negative edge? Oh, that's sick. Okay. I like that. Call this game Sword Normals. Oh, whoops. Okay, there's 4 momentum on the down heavy. All right. And it does. It kind of tracks too. All right. I like that. Yo, that's neat. Yeah, I can't imagine platform fighter training mode building is fun necessarily. Oh, sick. Wait. Okay, you can go any direction. Wee. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Catch reads with the hop dash. So you don't quite get like yeah, you don't quite get like combo into special. Like, I don't know if that's real. Oh, if that could OTG though. You can see my platform fighter experience shining through in that I cannot stay on the platform, right? Yeah. Okay, so aerial. Yo, shoutouts. Aerial specials, the dash through. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'd be curious to know what the team would be like planning on implementing. Like I could see like a bit of the kit and like how it's designed. Okay, you can try angling it. Right? So I'm like this strikes me as right like a jump cancelable kind of mini launch, right? And I'm curious how the intent to get into, I guess, is just jump, right? Is jump cancelable? Okay. I just gotta... okay, maybe it's if you hold down? Oh no, you can still do it. All right. You can jump cancel 2H. Cool. There you go. Okay. I'm starting. Oh, there you go. And you can, so yeah, you can angle the dash. Sweet. I guess... Do you get different launch heights? No, unfortunately, no CPU. Yo, if anybody is around, does anybody want to hop in and see if we can't try this game out in a real world setting? Sweet. Yeah. You can add me on Parsec. That'll be the... Or wait, you have online, don't you? I don't even need Parsec for this, don't I? Hop on Beast Cut, y'all. Dope. All right, let's do this. I've lost control when I go back to the main menu, though. Interesting. All right. I told you I was gonna put your controller reading to the test. Yeah, controls might reset when swapping back to menu. All right. Yeah, and yo, this is a great opportunity, friends. Like, if you've been working on some of these games, please share kind of what your experience has been, what you've been doing, what kind of tools you've been using. That kind of like sharing of knowledge is super essential. Oh. Join game. There we go. Yo, what's going on, punk? Okay, I want to try Cliff out. Does my pad work? Huh? I think, okay, so pad doesn't work. I got Wasty. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, big man with the big sword. All right. Ooh, fun. Oh, that's good. The delay like fireball and then hopping in behind it. I like it. Oh no! Yeah, no, that projectile is nuts. At first I was like, I don't know about that. But then I'm like, oh no, I see it now. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to beast mode. Oh no! Oh, shoot. Oh, dang. Nice. Hey, I managed to stay alive there. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's go. Gizzard mirror. Let's go. There we are. I see it. Nope. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm starting to get a bit of more of a feel for it. I think. Nope, nope. I gotta get away. Oh, the interrupts. Nope. Okay. Oh, you got the throw? All right. Nice. Good sandwich with the orb. I like it. Damn. Damn. I thought I had that one. No. Okay, okay, okay. We got it. We got it. Oh, just dash up throw? Nice. Mmm. Dang it. Yo, I'm just gonna get 3-0'd here? Come on now. I couldn't get back to the ledge. And then the SD for good measure. Oh, man. Yeah, orb is essential. I just honestly, here. This is what I'm gonna do. We still good? Roll back, don't fail me now. Yeah, I think the lobby might have broke. Too many rematches, man. Okay, no, that's sick. Thank you for the matches. Actually, this is probably a good idea. We're already almost an hour in here. We should be moving on to our other game, to another game. We have many. Dude, we have 60 games that we have to get through eventually. So, but this is great, man. This is awesome. I really appreciate this. 60-second timer on a platform fighter. I really like the feel of the combos. My issue with so many platform fighters is that it's like platform fighter combos fit the mold of fighting game, like traditional fighting game combos, but they don't actually work the same. And this is like kind of somewhere in the middle. Something like the Combo Devils does a really good job, in my opinion, of kind of hitting that middle ground between traditional fighting game combo structure and platform fighting combo structure. So I definitely like that vibe there. Yeah, the all or nothing aspect, like I definitely enjoy the you take damage. I mean, this is very explicitly a what would you call it? This is very explicitly a comeback mechanic, right? And not negatively, but like the idea that literally you take damage and it gives you a bar that lets you cash out that thing for more damage, right? So like ultimately it's kind of nice because it's like the rich don't get richer, and it gives you something to, it's X Factor-ish, right? In that like you get more of it the closer to death you are, and then you can use it for that comeback mechanic. It's like it does embody that all or nothing, that let me wager it, which is kind of like, for me, what kind of has been popping into my head with this the theme for the jam, right? Yeah, your original North Star was Platform Fighter Sam Show, but Where We Landed is also really cool. That's interesting. Okay, I can kind of see it. I could kind of see it with the character designs and their movesets, how that would be like what you were leaning towards. It definitely plays like way faster than that. I mean, but like this has like some like shades of Combo Devils or shades of Rushdown Revolt. I think those are like platform fighters that tried to do something a little bit different and have really hit on something different within the subgenre. Yeah, no, big shout-outs, Crimson. Like, your team's done a really good job with this one. Yes, Tommy, that's absolutely a good point. The fact that like a player dying actually results in a round reset is, I will say, it's a little bit abrupt, the way that transitions. But that being said, like, that kind of reset to neutral is a little bit interesting. Not really how it usually is handled in platform fighters. I'd be interested to see if that was developed further, what that would look like, right? Because like Smash has its, you come back in and you have a period of invulnerability where you can like jockey for position, right? Like the Versus games have, the offensive player gets to set something up on incoming, right? But like Invincible Versus has moved away from that, and it's like a character dies in Invincible Versus, and it's 3v3 tag team, but you get reset to neutral. There's a big animated clash, you go to neutral, and you start a new round, right? So there are a bunch of different ways that you can approach that. And yeah, platform fighters going to a reset is interesting because managing stage positioning is so important, right? Yo, take it easy, Rod. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, that's actually really cool. Okay, I do really like that, Crimson, as the idea was that you could go all or nothing off the stage. You don't have to worry about SDing, so you could take this huge risk and not so much have to be concerned with that. That's cool. That's interesting. I like that. Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna open up, actually, I'm gonna take I think we have an ad break coming up in just a moment. So, I think what we should do is, I'm gonna boot up, Danson la Valse. We're gonna check this game out. I am told it takes a few minutes to load up, so this is a good opportunity to grab a drink. I might top up my coffee. I think y'all should take a little stretch break. Our backs are hurting. Admit it. A little bit. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick break, just a couple minutes, and we're going to let Danson la Valse try to boot up, and we are going to continue on reviewing our fighting game jam games. Yeah, I'm super excited for even more. Yo, Crimson, no, you're totally welcome. Thank you for being here and playing some matches and checking it out. Yes, there you go. Mohas just pinning the game jam stuff in chat there. Definitely go check out all these games. There are like 60 of them, guys. There's so much cool stuff in here, and we're gonna get to it in just a minute. So stick with me, friends. I will be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Hey there, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I hope everybody is doing well. Happy Niche Fighter Monday! If y'all don't know, I am Mr. MKL. This is the Digital Basement. Every Monday, we do this thing called Niche Fighter Monday. We take a look at new and interesting and different and old indie games and niche fighters. Things that we look at in the fighting game community, and not everyone says, that's my game. But you know what? Someone out there says, that's my game. So that's what we check out. We talk about them. And we have a plethora of fighting games to check out, thanks to the Fighting Game Jam happening in April. That just happened in April. Just closed. So we're checking that out. Yo, if y'all don't know, we have a Discord. I highly recommend you come check it out. We do cool stuff in there, cool people, a lot of developers hang out. Great community we got running, so I'd love for you to be part of it and make it better. And yeah, enjoy. Let's play some more fighting games. Yeah, 100% Crimson. Please do. Please share that link there. There's a ton of folks who have been working on all these games, and they all deserve some love. So definitely give them a shout out. Yo, Little Doc. No, unfortunately, I am not going to be making it to Combo Breaker this year. I do wish I could, but alas, it's not in the cards for me. So, Unit, we got a total of 60 entries in the Fighting Game Jam, which is wild. So, we have gone through a grand total of 1 so far today. We were having fun with Beast Cut. And now, Dansons la Valse. Dance the Waltz. This is, from my quick look, a music-themed game, which I am excited to check out. So, let's go to the game page. Let's take a quick look. Because this game made by JTS, Nicola Lee, My, Dominic, Ren, Luckrider, Austin. In this world, the waltz is not just a form of dance, but rather a form of combat, but not the brutish combat the elite deemed as barbaric in the 16th century. This was a form of combat characterized by fluidity, effortlessness, and passion. Rhythm, high complexity, and a thirst for musicality are key to mastering such an art form. So can you dance the waltz? I should hope so. My mother and father-in-law are dance instructors, and they taught my wife and I how to dance the waltz, so I should be able to do this. So yeah, There will be bugs, there will be balancing issues due to the time constraints of the game jam, so any feedback is welcome. Jay has been doing some good work along with some folks, so let's take a look. Yes, the dev of Battle Dudes. For those curious, JTS also working on Battle Dudes, and yeah, and then the designer of Capcom vs. Square as well. I pronounce it properly, but my intonation is very English. It's more monotone. That fair, Panth. You know, I am fluent in French, but I am always a little bit... I don't speak it. I don't honestly speak French. Dansons la valse. Dansons la valse. I gotta work on it, man. I gotta practice my French. The Quebec install. Oh, great, much better. There, thank you. I appreciate that. I had to make it up. All right, let's go over here. I could actually pass, right? I know. French Canadian doesn't actually count as French. Believe me, every Parisian I've ever met in my life has reminded me of that fact. Damn you, Quebecers! See, the thing is that if I really let loose with my French accent, you would be horrified, dude. Horrified. Encore? Watch Duel, Color Edition, Music Gallery, Museum. Yo, for real? Oh my. A prodigy pianist from Germany. Seeger was taught to play a certain style throughout his young life, deemed such thinking as dull and unimaginative. Yo. Oh. C'est tellement joli. Ah, ça c'est cool, ça. Allons-y, les amis. On va... Est-ce qu'on fait ça en français maintenant? Est-ce que je peux faire cette entire segment en français? Je peux le faire en franglais. There you go. See... Non, c'est correct. Je dois juste faire... Pain au chocolat ou chocolatine? Oh, man. Chocolatine. C'est un chocolatine. Bien sûr. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here, guys. Évidemment, c'est chocolatine. Yeah. Vrai qu'on est vrai. All right. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, that's totally... Oh, this feels snappy, man. Oh, non, oh, j'aime ça. Oh, 100%. Okay, so... I don't know. I don't know. This is really impressive. Okay, let's see our command list. So, okay, we have a charge character here. Yeah, the frame bar. Okay, like, the UI is gorgeous. So, this metronome in the center, I assume it's like, okay, so it's like a tug of war. You get like audience feedback basically based on, it's like grid. Yeah, that exactly, right? I love the gird, man. Okay, so we have like a little whip with the charge back forward. We have an anti-air one. All right, we got DP. Yeah, a violinist fencer. That's really cool. And then they have a quarter circle back and then like an ABC follow-up, right? So rush forward low, an overhead, and then a big smack. And then there are EXs too. Is it with... There we go. Really? The sheet music is in here too? Yo, you're embracing the musical theme. I love it. Also, hella cool theme. Like, I'm trying to think of another game that really incorporates musicality in this way in a fighting game. Yeah, no, all or nothing. Which features are you making? All of them? Yes. Where is... Okay, you just gotta link it, basically? That's good. I like that as a super, too. Yeah, the meter numbers being time signatures. It's so good. Yeah, that's a good one. Slap Happy Rhythm Busters is very, very musically, like, themed and coded, right? That's probably the closest. Yeah, that's a good catch. Absolutely. Oh, are you? Oh, there is. So one of the modes is absolutely. Oh, and I mean Arm Joe. How could I forget? How could I forget? Oh, okay, fun. Okay, medium sweep, light medium. I love it. Heck yeah, Dominic. They've done a really good job. Like I love the like pencil lines on like for the like the detail on this. This is like the characters are well animated, but they're like, I don't know, yeah, the little attention to detail there gives it some texture without it being, once again, like without it being the single most demanding thing, right? Yeah, violin bow, no violin. Am I missing a move here? The violin would break. It's true, it's true. You would not risk the violin in a battle, right? Oh, I love that that vacuums too. Do we have... No, we don't have reverse beat or anything like that. I believe she has down, forward, C. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So, yeah, that's really what you want to do, right? It's 2C, 3C. I assume that that can be jumped out of, or like can be teched out of. Fall recovery. Yo. Yeah, 32 days to make... I mean, honestly, 32 days to make any video game is an achievement, my friends. But, like, holy heck. Some of this stuff, like, this is hella impressive. Let's take a quick look at our pianist friend. And like the music note as the hit effects is hella cool. Oh, he has a romance crush. We got a running attack too. Yo, big shout outs. Thank you for the follow, friends. Game jamming is an art, right? It is... Oh, damn. Okay, half circle back. We got a bunch of halves, right? Let's go back forward punch.
Let us dance.
Nice! Command list. What do we got here? So... Oh, quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, half circle forward. Interesting. Oh, okay. That's an interesting way to handle Rekkas, right? Like, typically it's just like quarter circle forward, button, button, or like repeat the motion. Right? But that's like quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, and then half circle forward. Is a really good, like, motion. Like, that sweeping motion feels good to do. Okay, so... Yeah. Yeah. It does, and it does kind of feel like a conductor. Right, okay, so this is why I'm genuinely surprised we haven't seen more like, when I say music-themed fighting games, I'm like, outside of rhythm style fighting games, like competitive rhythm games, which is kind of its own thing, I've always felt that there's this kind of musicality to fighting game combos, right? Like, and fighting game motion inputs, right? And it's like, there is a good game feel, especially like, I think Marvel for me was kind of the game that was like X-Men versus Street Fighter, the Versus series, was always the games that would like embodied that for me, where it always felt right to do combos in those games. And there's some level of musicality in the way that it goes together. And perhaps it is that kind of conductor waving a baton motion that is doing it, right? Yeah, Jessiena is a vibe, and so is Seeger. Let's be real. They are a vibe for individuals. Okay, so doing a super with audience favor is kind of the all or nothing mechanic in here, right? Okay. And what is double half circle forward? No, back. Wait, do you hear a voice in the intro? All right, friends, what do we... Oh, hang on. Let's go. Let's do a live concert.
You are not prepared to handle the genius of Ziga Strauss.
Is this supposed to intimidate me? I do not back down that easily.
Beneath a cool head,
We got
always
voiceover
lies
work,
something
guys.
more vulnerable. I will extract that out of you and pummel you to submission.
By all means, give me your best, and I will do the same. But promise me, you won't back down yourself.
Such a virtuous demeanor. This will be fun.
Lean into the accents. I love it.
Let us dance.
Be
Now.
still my beating heart.
Now strike. Now strike. Now strike. Now change it.
That just feels good and right. And yo, if you like a good like link-based fighter, this is cool because it's like easy chains, but like the combos kind of feel like Street Fighter 4 coded, right? And that's very much like I think Jade's like mode often, right? Oh wait, is this real? Guys, is this real? No.
Our dance has concluded.
Yo, it's also the VA for Dana and Exploding Judo. That's amazing.
Let us choose our competitors for the evening. The stage has been set for this.
Yeah, I thought the white flash was indicating that it was techable, right?
Is this
Ziga
supposed to
Strauss.
intimidate me? I do not back
Movement
down
one.
that easily.
Let us dance.
Okay, so does meter carry over between rounds?
Movement 2.
Game Jam Fighters and Infinites.
Let us dance.
So no.
Your demise.
So
away.
okay, so is that the idea? Is that if you get the Gerd and then land a super, is that like guaranteed kill? Is that the idea?
Let us introduce our competitors for the evening. The stage has been set for this contest.
And I guess that's my other question. So like, yeah, it's Vorpal, right? So
Is this supposed to intimidate me?
By all
means,
means,
but do not back down.
So it's just very high damage?
Will be fun.
Promise
Let
me.
us dance.
You won't back down.
Yo, Owen, what's going on? It's just very high damage. Okay, looks like damage is 75% plus. Interesting.
Your demise awaits.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, no, that's really cool. Like, can I combo that? Not quite. I guess maybe off stand heavy. Doesn't work off stand heavy, but that's fine. Okay. Yo, okay, immediately, like, this is very much a game that I'm like, okay, no, this is just, dudes, let's play. Like, this does not feel like a game jam game, necessarily. Let's back out here. So endurance. Is this just, okay. No, this is not the Vorpal only one. So you said there was like a Vorpal only mode. Is it Encore Duel? This feels like relatively polished. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, exquisite work for a month. This is like glorious. Ooh.
Do you know what that means?
Also, I really appreciate just use more use more non-English language stuff in video games. Even if it's primarily an English language game. I don't know. Fighting game characters are like have always been so like inherently like international in their demographics, and it's like just bring in the genuine culture, right? Can I get a parry? Come on. Try to hit me. Oh, missed it. I tried to get the throw. So is this an entire... Here we go, get the grab. Yo, the range on crouch heavy? Yes, please. Yeah, everything is like so beautifully musically themed, right? So this is just straight, yeah. Right? Yeah, this is straight like fight for the tug of war. Is there a way to end it? Do I have to super to end it? I thought I did when I had it in control, but... Oh, missed it. Yeah, no, this is, hey, I've always loved tug of war. Like, World Heroes did this, had a tug of war mode. Right? And then there are obviously games like Resistance 2040X, which has a very, like, tug of war essence to it. I could see this being like with like a shorter, I think with a shorter timer and against a human, I think this could be a really fun mode. So also the punch that makes the blue meter appear can be dash canceled. Ah, even better. Yeah, and then you can get into button special. Nice. Damn, this is hella tight, guys. Climax Revolution 421 ABCD. Oh, 421 ABCD. Did I get that wrong? Yeah, Full Moon. This game jam has already produced a couple of bangers, in my opinion. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, that's good. Okay. And then... Can you command grab? Yes, you can. I love it. Boom. That is so dope. Yeah, 60 games is wild. We were not anticipating. Even, like, our highest hopes was, I think, well under 60 ultimate entries, right? Okay, everyone needs to go check this one out. I'm gonna drop a link to Danson Lavas in the chat there. Yeah, maybe 10, maybe 15, maybe. Yeah, little Doc. Yo, the the number of developers I've spoken to who have kind of been like, I love fighting games. Am I gonna make another one? I don't know. That's a... I know, man, and it's like, it's so, okay, first of all, it's so great seeing, like, some of the folks that I have worked with personally, right, like, pop off and make some really cool stuff here, but yeah, man, no bias, no, okay, we gotta remain objective. Yo, Owen, take it easy, thanks for swinging by and checking some stuff out, have a good day, man. Well, that's it. And Arya, and then other people, they have the sickness, right? And once you have the sickness, I'm pretty sure there's no cure. Like, you turn into somebody who starts, like, I don't know, making weird esoteric fighting games in their own 3D engine, writing articles, and then hosting a random game jam. And then you're stuck for life, right? Or you end up with, like, I don't know, a random Monday stream where you dedicate yourself to, you know, looking at these things, and you're just like, how am I 5 years deep, and we're still finding sauce? Look, one day, I discovered a little thing called weirdos, and I have been been happily with my weirdo friends ever since. All right, it is time to move on to our third game here. Let's move on to something new. We have played Beast Cup. We have played Dansons la Valse. Why don't we play Grave Pact? Where are my buttons? I need to make this not full screen. All right. Okay, give me a sec then. Let me bring up my chat on my phone. We'll leave this thing in full screen. I will make sure the game is up for you folks. There we go. Hi, chat. What you knowin'? All right, Grave Pact. Let's see what this one is all about. You ran Sakura-Con, nice. Ran the mystery bracket for 2 years. Best believes you're making an appearance. Good, good. I love the sound of that, man. Yo, another one from the Castang gang. All right, Grave Pact. First game ever attempted, courtesy of WeCart. All right, we don't have much here. A lot of the character attacks are missing, but have fun finding them all. Option menu is disabled and couldn't fix it. Okay, good to know. Yo, little dog. Right, there is something about having your game included in a mystery game tournament that is just feels good. Feels good. Even just when it's like my preferred games ending up there. Let alone like it being literally my game. Ooh. Okay, girl with a giant needle. Ha ha ha. That's a wall splat. Yeah. Ooh, nice. It even leaves you... Is that just like the medium one? One of them at least leaves you prone. And then you have to like recover out of it if you whiff it. That's cute. Oh, hang on a sec. Can I... Yo, thank you for the follow. So yeah, I mean, admittedly, right, like the game page description said unfinished, right? So we're missing some moves. The launcher here not quite working, but like, this is cool. Like the game gives you a vibe, like. Oh. Hang on a tick. Yes, the multi-hitting down, I get needle? Oh, there we go. Oh, the super jump follow-up is automatic. Okay. So crouch heavy and do nothing, and you'll fly up with them. All right, let's see if we can find out some jank, guys. Launch, ground, special. We get the wall bounce. There we go. Okay, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. This stage is super sick. Like I said, the vibe is very apparent off of the bat. Where I'm like, cool. Fucking Thrasher Castlevania, right? Like that's kind of my immediate vibe. Like very Guilty Gear in some ways, right? I'm pretty sure, does Guilty Gear not have a character with a giant... No, they don't have one with the giant needle. They have one with the giant key, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, pops you back? Alright, that's fair. Aw. Rip UK viewers. Oh, hang on a tick. You can double jump. Ah, yeah. The recovery is working though. They're keeping me away from infinites. Guilty Gear Raid of Arms. That's your your Lost Media White Whale. Fair. Right, Butler? There are so many of them. I am launching them, man. I want to give y'all the, like, unfiltered experience of what it's like picking up one of these games and just trying them out, right? So, the good, the bad, and the ugly out of, the game itself, it's whatever state it's in, the state of the menus and, like, input reading and controller recognition, all that stuff, right? Can I actually pick up with... Yeah, I can. Okay, so we only have, like, the one aerial attack. That ain't bad. Alright, that's what we got so far. Let's try out Catgirl a little. Wait, I'm sorry. Have we look. I love a nun with a gun as a character design, all right? Is this Cat Bride with a Beretta? Like, is that what you're telling me? It looked like she got a veil there. Oh my god. Weapon specialist Catgirl? Let's go. She has a gun! Look at her! Oh my god! That's sick. Like... I'm sorry, the walk forward as she guns you down is an absolute delight. Let's go. All right, that's our full string, right? You don't get the animation because you're too far away, but still. Oh man, I see the vision, guys. I like it. I like it. It does. Yo, that's exactly it. That's. I see the walking animation. I see the camera tilt. Oh man, the vision's there. Also, this is like, once again, it's rough art, right? But like, this sketch, like, that gives you, that is some quintessentially anime badass lady, like a walkback animation, right? Oh shit, that's jump cancelable guy? Yo, this is my character too! Oh god! Yo, straight... Oh, the chargeable launcher? Oh, hot damn, man. Same thing, like... I'm trying to get the smear frame of this animation. Yeah! Man, I'm telling ya, this is a character for me. Oh yeah, Rod, you definitely need to check out Dans la Valse. That one is so cool. It's from JTS, the Battle Dudes developer, as well as some other folks. But like, such a cool concept. Hey, that's what Niche Fighter Monday is all about, man. Yo, big shout out to everyone. I appreciate everyone coming through and checking this stuff out today. As always, Niche Fighter Monday, every Monday. This is the kind of stuff we do. I hope you consider coming back out and hanging with us. Yo, much love. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, we got ads coming up in a minute. I appreciate the warning. Yeah, that's gonna be a good time to maybe take another little break. Y'all, the reason I do the 3 minutes of ads every hour, just so you know, is so that new folks who come in don't get stuck with those pre-rolls. Like, there's nothing that feels worse than coming in to check out the vibe in a stream and then ending up... Oh, wait a tick. I can combo off that wall bounce. But nobody likes coming into a stream just to check a vibe and then being stuck with a bunch of ads. So we try to get rid of those for folks that are coming through. Pre-rolls absolutely suck. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, that probably means... Okay, let's... Okay, so off the wall splat from this, or the wall bounce. Oh, the launch doesn't really launch, right? I was hoping to get launch into that. I want more of this, man. I want more of this. They're like, it's like, you see all the bones here, and it's like the bones of a really fun Air Dasher. Cat girls with guns, man. Like, also, like, this character, she has, like, look, she has, like, a veil or something like that, right? I don't know. Cat girl bride? Look at that. Look at that veil come out. Yeah, cat girl bride, man. Is that... Okay, no, that was too far for the wall bounce. Can I just jump up B? Oh, maybe. Yeah, there you go. And I'm pretty sure this character doesn't even have any specials, man. Like... But this is all I need. Jump up and the gun's akimbo. Blah, blah. Yeah, yo, if y'all want like a project manager or something for that, I think this guy, I know this guy Rod, he's kind of really good at his job and could really make something out of this or help you make something out of this. I'm just saying, if you wanted some help on like the marketing front or maybe on, I don't know, making a trailer or playtesting, there's this guy who hangs out in the digital basement that might have some, We got a lot of cool people who will be able to help you out. That's all I'm saying. Yo, all right. So Grave Pact, very clearly, like if you go to the game, the page here, it's first game ever attempted, even with its flawed state. Proud of what we were able to do, rightfully so. A lot of the character attacks are missing, so have fun finding them. I will say the kind of all or nothing theme isn't really shining through. But like, that being said, it like what it is offering, I'm like, you see the essence of, oh, this is gonna be really high damage, really high swingy style game. With like that giant ass wall bounce is actually hella cool. I like that as like maybe there could be something there of like, hey, you dump something into the wall bounce to get this huge payoff, right? But if you don't, then you're tapped out and you're like limited in what you can do. So there could be something really interesting there. But right, it seems that like despite like a definite vibe, and like the core of like of some of these characters are really cool and really fun, like right up my alley. Yeah, very clearly it didn't quite make the make it past the finish line with everything the developers had intended, right? But hopefully they keep at it, dudes. Like, this is hella cool. Here, I'm gonna drop it. We a cart have put together Grave Pact. You can go check that out. Yo, we got a ad coming up in just a second, so I think what I'm gonna do is take a quick little break, and we're gonna swap over to another game when we get back. We have been through Beast Cut, Dans la Valse, Grave Pact. We're going to pick up Paws of Death next and see what that's up. But that's going to be right after a little bit of a break, yes, where I get hydrated and take a little stretch break. Y'all should do that too. I'm sorry, hang on. Listen to those drums. I like this, man. All right, friends, it's ad time. I am going to be right back in just a second. Stick with me, guys. It's Niche Fighter Monday. We got a whole bunch more of this coming at you in just a minute. Stick with me. Thank you for being here. In the meantime, consider hopping in the Discord. If you really like what we're doing around here, we got that Patreon as well. But I'll leave the show for now. I'm going to be back. Grab a drink. I'll see you in a couple. Hello, my fine furry friends. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to Niche Fighter Monday. I'm that guy who will not shut up about niche fighting games, and that means it is a good time for me. It is a good day to be the guy who won't shut up about niche fighting games, because we have dozens, literally dozens of fighting games to check out, man. So yeah, we're listening to the music from Grave Pact right now. That's one of the games that was submitted to the April Fighting Game Jam, hosted by Andrea Demetrio. Thank you again, my friend. We got some cool stuff, man. We got some anime-coded fighters. We've got some platform fighters. We have Dansons la Valse, which is like... It's music. It's music to my ears, is what that is. But yeah, we've got some more going on. We are gonna pop into yet another game here now. Paws of Death. Okay, so the theme of the game jam for this year was all or nothing, which I think is a cool concept. Though maybe some people think it's a little bit esoteric. So we'll see as we go through these games how many of them really have embraced that idea and how they've embraced it. Like, there's a lot of directions you can go in with all or nothing. But I think it's also easy to get trapped, or like to find yourself trapped in it's high damage, as like kind of the all or nothing idea. So I'm really intrigued to see how more people are going to kind of assess that, right? You like the Paws of Death mechanic? This is a good one? Nice. Okay, I'm stoked. Here, let's pop that open. Pop that open. You see what I did there? Okay, Ikemen Go. So we've had the Castang gang running things so far here today, but we got some folks working in Ikemen as well. So, which is honestly amazing to see. There are a plethora of like fighting game engines and like frameworks that you can use these days. So yeah, you've got a lot of options. TOD or nothing. Oh, so you're saying our time to TOD should be relatively short in this one. Beast Cut was just Godot, not Castang. Okay, thank you, Crimson. I appreciate the clarification there. But yo, Godot bros, man, and dudes and dudettes. Okay, it is certainly Ikemen. Look, that's fine, man. We all know what an Ikemen menu looks like, right? Everyone here at this point, I'm pretty sure. All right. Let's get in here. We got cat boys and cat girls. So, the theme of the jam was all or nothing. But there was a sub-theme to the jam because Andrea likes himself a cat person. So, cat people. So we've seen them strewn throughout the character designs. Various cat folk.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh man, the Neo Geo Pocket style art is something I've always really loved. Yo, shout out to Zanryu who made Zan Evolution Butuden. They've got some really cool NGP C style pixel art. Ooh, that's a lot of hit stun on a throw. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so we have no jumping. And we have a light and a heavy button. And then yes, so the theme of this game, hey, yeah, let me I'm sorry. I have done these folks a disservice already. Let me take a quick look at the Paws of Death page. Just see. So you have to defeat your opponent in one combo or else they get back to full health. All or nothing. And this is, oh yeah, this is the Mad Artist who they've been around. We've had the Mad Artist around here. Okay, so I got that. This is a really cool idea. I mean, like, definitely the all or nothing. Man, you could actually theme this as, like, training mode the fighting game, right? I would love to see that. Because, like, you know, you're in training mode, the health bars always refill and stuff like that, right? Where it's like, that could be... Oh, that could be fun, man. Like, if you could drain someone's bar, they lose it permanently, but otherwise it refills. There's some stuff to play with in here. Okay, and then there's a rush mechanic too, right? Okay, so we got command list here. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, rush cancel was C. Hadunyan, sure Yunnan. And then Shin Shor Yunnan. Okay, okay. Hey, nice, nice. That's... Oh, and we can combo after it. Yanduken. Yeah, the Alpha Shinsho, right? Okay, and so we don't have any jumps, but like... Oh, okay, okay. You can, like, rush cancel in the air, and it just drops you down. You don't have any air normals, though, right? Oh. There we go. TOD. I like that. That's fun, man. Yeah, no, it really does. It cuts the scope, right? Where, like, that is... I mean, okay, so like we talked about it, right? Like, making a fighting game is hard. It's really difficult, and especially in a short time frame like for a jam. But like, even when you think about full scope games, how do you manage that, right? One of the ways you manage that is limited button real estate. M. Paul Weeks, the developer of Tough Love Arena and Scramble Heart City, they are like very much, I find that they are an excellent example to look at as a developer who is very smart with their button real estate. What they use and how they cut down on what they're required to use while still, like, offering you complete characters is really interesting, right? Like, they've done a really... Tough Love Arena, there's 6 characters, but there's 3 characters and a variation on those 3 characters, right? So, like, same base moveset, different archetypes based on specials. That's a good way to expand. And then the way they use their directional normals and stuff like that, it's very intentional. So I don't know. There's some really cool stuff that that you can do. So that's, yeah, like you said, good way to kind of cut down on that necessity, right? So it would be nice if there was... Oh, I guess throws side switch. So like your method for side switch is throw, and it also gives you like huge hit stun, right? Can I stand heavy Tatsu? Oh, I can just Tatsu. Yeah, I can't. I guess I can't stand heavy into Tatsu. Okay. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. We can still... We can get a light heavy after Tatsu off of throw. Does that mean we can get light heavy Dragon Punch? Or are they too low? Oh, I guess it also depends on how the Tatsu hits. There you go. Oh, do I have to back up? So close. Oh, that's almost a TOD. Oh, shoot. That's almost without meter. That's really what I'm looking for, right? Oh, dude. If you could get Tatsu off of any of your normals, then you'd be able to do it. Does Tatsu whiff on crouchers? Good question. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I can't even link it. Can I just double Tatsu? Wait, can we Tatsu loop? Oh, you can get this. Let's go. Oh, that's sick. That's really fun, man. Dude, I was legitimately last night, I almost implemented a time to TOD counter, like timer on my stream. And then this, and then you literally give me time to TOD the game. Yo, it is SFT. Oh my god, it's Street Fighter the movie. No wonder I like this. It's Street Fighter the movie Akuma. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh yeah, and then super is guaranteed death. Can you just get it off of... Oh, not quite. You can get it off Tatsu, though. I love it. Yeah, Beast Cut does have TODs, but they're surprisingly hard to pull off. I mean, that's cool. Like, right? Like, let them rock, man. Like, especially if they're kind of hard to achieve or situational in a way. Let them do it. All right. We gotta check out
Round one. Fight.
Katyusha. Okay, what do we have here? We have... I do love that, like, stand heavy punch, like, her just neutral heavy punch is a... is like a universal overhead. Commandless? Is that what we got? Oh, we have a parry. And then we also have an uppercut, which we can combo off of. So nobody can jump. There's no jump button, but some moves put you airborne. So she has this, which puts her airborne, and she has the quarter circle back, which is a kick that puts her airborne as well, right? Yeah, this is just literally her standing H. Okay, this feels like I'm gonna get some third strike BS. Hang on a sec. Okay, hang on. I think we got this. Can I just get... Okay, so... Can I get dive kick launcher after my rush cancel here? Okay. Oh, I wish I could do dive kick off of this. Because, yeah, say for her too, right? You don't have any... I guess you have that, and then you can go into Dragon Punch. Cancel feels Merfight coded, kinda. But that's your starter here, so stand light, crouch heavy, really tight link, or cancel. You really want to get this. That's 3... Okay, that's why it's not easily cancelable or anything, because it is 3 damage. Like, that's the easy one. You could just launch your Dragon Punch, but I want to get... Ah, yes! Okay, once they're juggling, then you can get light heavy. That's the play. All right. Oh, I guess... Oh, of course. And then off of throw, there's enough... Oh, that's super good. Okay. Because you have so much hit stun off throw, then you can get throw, dive kick, light heavy. And then the question is, can we get anything else? Nah, they're too far to the ground, right? Maybe in the corner. Yes, absolutely, Andrea, right? Because the grab's set up for super so easily. And the supers, I'm pretty sure, are insta-kill, right? So that it's just like, if you have bar and you get, yeah, you get that, right? Low level doesn't include Tatsu infinites. Depends on what your definition of low level is. Yo, welcome back, Owen. So much hit stun. Or, yeah. Yeah, it really, a lot of this will be that, right? It's like you're going to have maybe a mid-screen and a corner, like, combo to kill. But that's what it's all about, right? Like, that literally the conceit of the game is you got a TOD or else your health refills. Now, I think there could be some, like, a little bit of play with, hey, do you have it instantly refill? Is it a timed refill, like a longer period of time, like health refill over time? In which case, maybe I could do, like, right, whatever, kick into that, right, and then have it refill only 2 or 3 bars by the time I get another hit, right, so that you could do two maybe 3 combos in quick succession and kind of still get the kill. It like fights against the TOD nature of it, right? But like, in terms of like what is the design space that you could explore, there's a lot of really cool stuff, like just if using this as your core and then building out from there or exploring out from there is right. It provides a lot of interesting options. And then, yeah, I think for a game like this, because you don't want it to devolve into, hey, the TODs are actually really difficult to do, so you have to be super good to do them, and then, but then you're just like, nah, man, just land super, boom, throw, and super, you win, right? And it's like, you can build the bar, and then if you don't want to do that, there's also other ways to fairly easily, right, get a TOD using the rapid cancel. So look, Andrea, Armjo is a modern classic, all right? It is the quintessential retelling of one of the most important musicals ever in fighting game form using fucking 2D Fighter Maker. Or it's not even, it's Fighter Maker 98. Like, look, it could simultaneously be ass and also be an undisputably important thing for our time. 95, yeah, 95, not 98. This is art. It's beautiful. Okay, this is fun, man. This is a cool little like nugget of an idea. You got a couple interesting characters. I love the referential moveset. Smart way to deal with like the shortened time frame. But yeah, the whole you gotta win neutral and you gotta, I believe this is yeah, this is no AI in this, unfortunately. Wait, is there? No.
Round 1. Fight.
This is good, man. This is really good. Shoutouts to the Mad Artist. There you go. Check it out. Pause of Death. We got a link to it there in chat. All right, friends. What do we got, man? I think we got another one in us here. Let's let's keep moving along. All right, so we have been through Beast Cut, Dassault Lavaz, Grave Pact, Pause of Death. Succession is the next game on our list. In the corner, light, heavy, Shoryu, light, fireball. Yeah, you can link off of it. Okay, so the light, fireball does get you the kill. All right, Succession. Yo, oh, this one's Vengeful Calamari. Okay, yo, this is the developer of Super Fighting Ultra. They're a Canadian developer. They have been... Super Fighting Ultra is a really fun game. You should check it out. It also uses a kind of like very lo-fi pixel art style. This is even more lo-fi from the looks of it, which, hey, I am down for a more abstract. Man, give me Atari. I loved Nidhogg style, man. They did such a good job with that. All right, yet another Godot game. Let's go, dope. Yes, and right, another solo dev. Like, as far as I can tell, like, Vengeful Calamari they are one of those people that are just like, I'ma just do it. I'm just gonna do it all myself. You know, whatevs. But no, not whatever. Okay. All iconographic. Let's go. Flight Nights. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, there we go. Is this a thing? And I'm like, it's what's wrong with the thing? What's wrong with the thing? Nothing's wrong with the thing. Okay, the Knight, Stalwart Defender of the Kingdom. The Princess. Okay, neutral special, forward special, back special, and finisher. Interesting. All right. Take a little read through. Succession is a fast-paced game where combos are infinite and there's no blocking, but opponents can break if they guess right and if you can time deflects to negate enemy attacks in neutral. Pressing any attack button while being comboed will break the combo if the next attack that hits you is the same type. Dope. We got some KI breakers. Oh, hang on a sec. What are... There we go. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why I don't have any audio on this.
Niche. I'm kind of getting the mood. I'm trying to get in the mood.
My audio's working. Right? Y'all heard the Niche Fighter Monday thing. You're hearing me. Okay, okay. Okay, no, hang on. We got sound effects. We got sound effects. There's just no OST. We're good. We're good. Yes. Oh, we have the floaty jumps. Let's go. That is the biggest pumpkin I have ever seen. Ooh. Okay, I mean, yeah, I know everything, like, just combos, but, like... I like that we have... we have a damage meter? Yeah, Rapunzel in this mother. Just keep going. Oh, can I just keep calling that? How many birds can I get? Oh, that's fun. The answer is yes. Yo, I'm sorry. I need someone in here. I need someone in chat. Someone on chat, hit me up on Parsec. We need to run this. Yes, right? Everything, dude. It is unbeknownst to us. It's the Street Fighter the movie themed game jam. We just put a bird in it. Look, I'm saying, like, Kansui Fighter, objectively an amazing game, if only because of Burb Stage. Like, let's be real. But yeah, man, yo, Mohast, if you're down, I got an invite from Tomoka. I've added you here to my friends list. If anyone's around on and has Parsec installed, let's run a couple sets of this. I want to see how this plays. In Casa Verde. Verde. Fair enough. All right. Well, while we wait for someone to come to my rescue, let's check out the night. Yeah, this one's going to be really hard to gauge solo, right? Like, breaking is the whole core of it, right? I will say, like, from the looks of it, I love it. Like, hey, I love the chunky pixel style of Heatwave. This is very much a, like, more like Atari coded than most anything else. Yeah, no, Tom, let me know. I'll be around for at least 5 probably talking about this. So, it is hella floaty, but... Oh, we got guns again. Oh, man, that looks so good. Yeah, Super Bout Champions Tour. Thank you, Super. That is really what it was making me think of. Even like the almost schmear in the animation makes it really feel like that. So I assume it's damage. Because you can see the damage at the top, right? Like, that's getting faster and faster, right? So that's kind of the all or nothing aspect of it, where if you don't break, it's an infinite combo that does exponentially more damage, right? So it's the reverse. Yes. Oh my god, get bigger. What? It works with controller. I need to know. Cover the whole screen. Exactly. I'm pretty sure it's just going up like one font point size for every hit. We striving for greatness today. What's my damage multiplier at? I don't know. I think you know, the game really doesn't communicate it particularly well. I'm wondering if they could maybe change something about. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry. I'm letting you in. Come into the basement. Take a seat, man. And it snaps back. It's so good. All right, Tom. You should have some controls. So yeah, Mashomnius, yeah, I'm just gonna, that's what I'm starting with today, right? This is our Niche Fighter Monday is what we do Niche Fighters every Monday, but what better time to explore Niche Fighters than when we have this lovely, all these lovely Game Jam games coming out. Controller works perfectly. That's what I'm using. And the defaults are pretty good. If you have to use controller, I believe it is WASD and then 456 on the numpad.
Niche. I'm trying to get in the mood.
Yeah. Yo, Niche Fighter is a mood. Thank you all. Yo, y'all are the ones who make Niche Fighter the mood that it is. Let's be real. I love that we've made such a cool community here around our lovely, interesting little fighters. Oh, this is way less... This is way faster. Oh, there are no corners either. Oh my god. This is just fucking... I'm just gonna have to... Oh no. Okay, yeah, way less floaty, way faster. Why do I feel like I'm playing Jousts? I don't know. Damn, right, no blocking. So there is no blocking. The X is, it's a lockout. So when you're getting comboed, you can... Oh, now it's slow. This is weird. So while you're being comboed, you can press a button. And if you press, right, like KI, if you press the matching strength as the follow-up, you will break the combo. If you get it wrong, you get the X and you get locked out. And they're able to build their multiplier. I think it's because the timer ran out. So yeah, you can see there, right? There's the burst. So Mohas guessed right. And then it bursted out of it. Oh. So yeah, I hit a button, and if the next one matches... Rod, I think that's exactly what it is. The end of match slow-mo triggered, but not the end of the match, right? Here, let me back out. No, now we're still slow. That's funny. I don't know what's going on. Like, okay, like when it's running smooth, it feels really good. Like, and I definitely like. Oh, good break. Yeah, it's like the damage to time ratio definitely feels like you're gonna end up just timing out, right? Good break. Oh yeah, game jam shenanigans. Many such cases, 100%. Okay, you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna reboot this to see... if we can't... like, if this runs smoothly again. I'm curious. Yeah, maybe a memory leak? Yeah, the run-in with the, on this character select, I do like this. Because now it's fine. Like, this is the... what it's supposed to be like, right? Oh, and then immediately. Yeah, maybe there is. Let's go, Pumpkin. Yeah, I don't think you can call your significant other... Oh, no. We have permanent hair whip. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's it. I think it just gets stuck. That's why the other one looks like it's not turning. Yeah, exactly. So if you're just doing heavy, that should break. There you go. Go, my little birdies. Oh, dude, like, okay. This is a really cool concept. Unfortunately, I think it's marred a little bit by technical issues. Oh, damn, I got the wrong one. Medium? Yes, it was medium. Oh, no! So yeah, but like the whole concept of like, can you can you avoid having your combo broken and build up a really high multiplier to like do really like just steamroll your opponent? Like, I love that as a concept, right? Same thing. The design is cool, but yeah, I think marred a little bit by technical. Even if it just we didn't get the slowdown, I would be like, yeah, dope. We're gaming. Oh, got the break. Save me, birdies. And then, yeah, you can use, like, really fast lights, but your heavies are super slow. Okay, there's some cool thoughts. There's some cool ideas in this. I really wonder why it's not... If it's just a memory leak or if it's like a slowdown issue. I don't think it's... I thought it was the timer at first, but it was happening no matter what, so... And then I think I need a little bit... Like, I love the X as, like, a very clear visual... What are you, just medium? Oh, you're switching between medium and heavy. Is that not heavy? Are these all mediums? Yeah, check my task manager. That's a good point. Ah! I clicked away, and Mohas is just in control of my my shit now. All right, here we go. Hey, wait a second. Why is it fast all of a sudden? No, we lost it. Here. That's funny. I don't know. Yeah, fucking immediately slow, man. That's unfortunate. Yo, much love. Thank you for the follow there, friends. Yeah, man, if this was running at full speed, I could see this being a really fun back and forth of just like trying to mess with your opponent, right, and kind of getting the read in that way. Yeah. All right, Tom. I think I'm gonna move on to our next game here. I have not played Dragon Horse Guillotine yet. No. Yeah, OBS is running. Yeah, no, I'll let you chill in there for now. Let's pull up our next game here. Where did I put them? All right. Let us boot up Battle Cats. Oh, is Windows protecting my PC? Oh shit, vibes. Okay, we got vibes the game. Let's go. Oh no no no. This is my jam, man. Are you kidding me? Let's take a look here. Meow. Meow 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 meow. Oh my god. Why is this so delightful? Legit. Okay. Okay. That's our loop, guys. Hang on a sec. Let me take a minute. Battle Cats. Yo, okay. So this is from Shin Baxter. Yo, Shin Baxter. Okay, so that's why it's such a vibe. That's why it's such a vibe. I can't tell how loud it is. Hopefully that's better. Okay, hopefully this is better. Yeah, this is the Flappy Fighter dev. This is the Santa Fighter dev. Meow. And then immediate reset. Yo, Tom, you want to play? It is left, right, down, and attack. Alright, so I think, yeah, keyboard controls, you're the D-pad, and enter. Yo, Shin Baxter! Welcome, man. I'm glad you could make it. What perfect timing. My dude, this is such a vibe. I fucking love it. Check the info game page. Note to self, next time enter from the start. Yeah, 4 days, dude. You 4 days. Wait, updated 9 minutes ago? Did you literally just update the game? Yo, Windows really doesn't want me to open your game, but I am not letting it stop me. It hates Click Team Fusion? Fair. Okay, Tom is here. Oh, hang on. I gotta give you keyboard support. There we go. Oh, I'm back in it. I'm back in it. Let's go. We got foozies. Yeah, no blocking. One attack, standing in. It's pausies, of course. Oh, we whiff punish him too. I mean, I'm so sorry, folks. Yeah, we're in ad hell. Unfortunately, I run those ads so that newcomers don't have to deal with the pre-rolls. But it does mean that once every hour or so, you don't get to enjoy your cats, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It goes so hard. I mean, Shin Baxter, like, dude, you have a style. You have a house style, shall we say. And I love it. Yo, it must. Time to Hadouken, basically instant. How would you... Okay, I pity the person who would have to, like, keep track of round count in a tournament. I'm gonna give some insightful conversation about this round, and... Oh, I'm like, can I sneak in and out and whiff punish? This game is so fast. You can get a clicker to keep track of rounds. You'd have to, yeah. So I'm pretty sure that yes. That you could, like, low profile the jab. But also, I think because of the way, like, positioning works, like, it's all static, right? You like, hop. That I'm like, does... Get punched in the face. And you can, like, move and punch at the same time, right? It's almost like it's roll back, crouch, medium kick the game. Nine lives consumed in a minute. Well, I'm like, we're gonna be done a first to 50 before the ad break is over, man. Whoop. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, but that's my question too, right? Is there... Yeah, it's left, right, down, and it's... Oh, there was the clash. There's the clash. I thought we had one very early on. I don't know, you tell me. I love that. I love that, man. So yeah, down and attack is the kick. Stand attack is the punch. Yeah, less range, less recovery, but like, yo, there's not that much recovery on the kick, so... And also easier to move with, yeah. Like, yeah, doing forward... Ah, but you see, I forward jab, but I'm pretty sure I got low profile there. Whereas, I'm pretty sure I was able to pick him off while he backdash. If things were like a touch slower, I think you'd end up with way more clashes. Yo, Shin Baxter, is the background for this stage inspired by, like, the X-Men versus Street Fighter Canyon stage? Like, that's what it looks like to me. I'm telling you, forward to down button. Can it be beat? Watch your paws. That was like immediately I see the ground and that little waterfall in the background, and I'm like, that does remind me of it. I don't know why. I could just see Blanca sitting there. All or nothing. Meow. This audioscape is gonna be haunting my dreams though. Damn it. Oh yeah, okay. I'm telling you, I think the play is to move in fast. You don't have much space to back up. Ah, damn. Okay. Backdash forward. You feel like you have to backdash because otherwise you're gonna get hit right off the bat. But then you move back in, and you're both within range all of a sudden. Oh god. Yeah. Back forward, crouch normal. That's... There you go. That was, I would say that was a whiff punish. Oh. God, is my brain fast enough to recognize a whiff? My brain might not be fast enough to recognize a whiff and actually punish. I think maybe. The cats and the music are what's killing me. Meow, 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 meow. I'm sorry. What? What? Disjointed hitbox, please? Oh god, this has become such a... This is becoming such a fever dream. Okay. Alright, uno más. Okay, dos más. The tres leches. Fuck. Okay, you win. You win. Oh god, that's amazing. Oh no, Shin Baxter, I would love to see that. I would love to see this with a little bit more of an expanded moveset. to have that just like a little bit more of that counterplay, right? But like, the vibe is immaculate, like totally dope. And just that like man, it's like it's popcorn fighting game for me, right? Like there are some really great popcorn fighting games, and I think Footsies is one of those for me, right? Santa Fighter was one of them for me as well, right? And this fits in that that mode, right? Like I wish Santa Fighter was versus first of all. But then yeah. So like something like this, like with just a couple more movement, like you don't need that many, right? But if you have like 3 or 4 distinct attacks that let you have a little bit of that counterplay, because right now it does feel like the jab is the inferior move, where it's like positioning and then going for the crouch kick is really the way to go. But like with one more layer, I think that would it would bring in the jab as an option possibly for that other counterpoint, and I that is when you really get into the uno mas, right? just one more. Yeah. Oh, and that too, right? Like I think just a little bit of slowing the pace down would make it. Right now, it is definitely very like frantic, and like, it's like just past the edge of like reactable in a lot of ways. And I feel like it should be frantic. Like that is a good thing, but yeah, a little bit more of like committal on the dash. Or a little bit more of recovery on some of those moves would I think allow for that while still having the neutral be like super snappy. And that like in the instant dash is hella snappy. It feels really good, man. Like that is something that I think Flappy Fighter, Santa Fighter, like all the games you've done, like have always really nailed that. And it, yeah, man, it that really works, and especially with this kind of like frantic vibe, it all adds up there. One day Santa Fighter maybe, dude, you gotta. I'm gonna have to just like I'll be randomly DMing you just to be like, so Santa Fighter, just give me a great Christmas present, man. That's all I'm saying. I'll be there for it. Yo, fair, Luca. Like that is absolutely true. I know some. I mean, like I usually have like visual sensory overload issues. I get migraines oftentimes triggered by visuals and lights. So like but it's one of those things, like when you're viewing it as a spectator, it's oftentimes worse than when you're like in it as a player. And in it as a player, I can kind of tune out a lot of that. But I could see that being for long play sessions or even as a spectator, it like, yeah, I could see that taking its toll. I think there should always be a like epilepsy safe or friendly options, things like reduced screen shake, reduced light flashing, and stuff like that. Obviously, game jam game. The limits of things, also the kind of limits of design. Not all designs are inherently accessible for everyone. That is just the reality of it. But that said, I think that would be a definite benefit, right? Especially considering how hard the visuals go. Yo, take it easy, Andrea. Planning on great Christmas for everyone, but you've been delayed. I'm excited. Hey, if we gotta wait till New Year's, that's fine. I will be totally cool with a belated Christmas present. Yeah, you're old school, so it's still not used to, and that's fair, right? And I think for me, that is something that I've had to get used to over the years, because yeah, man, like a lot of those games did not give one whit about how friendly it was to people with like visual sensitivities, right? So we do what we do, but also yeah, I have noticed it in some more modern game because most game designers have done so much better with it over the years that it's kind of noticeable oftentimes when they get it when some people get it wrong. Like Strive, man, to this day, the giant Strive counter, I don't know what it is about it. That stuff is liable to trigger a migraine in me. I don't know why. It's funny because like the succession counter, which was growing and growing and growing, doesn't do that for me. But something about the visual design of the combo counter in Strive, the way it encroaches and the way it interacts with stages, it's always just like this little twinkling that is like ready to trigger a visual migraine in me. Hey, no, accessibility and approachability is very important, right? Different things, but related. Game Jam is absolutely awesome. This has been so, like, I am very, very impressed so far with our selection of games. I will say, man, Battle Cats from Shin Baxter, if you guys want it, you should try this out. You should get a friend and go try Battle Cats. I highly recommend it. But yes, this April Fighting Game Jam has been absolutely delightful. Like I said, thank you so much to Andrea for putting this together. I want to give a big shout out to also our lovely judges who have done tremendous, who are going to be doing tremendous work as we try to get through all these submissions. Everyone, the itch.io Fighting Game versus Jam 2026 link, they're in chat. Go check it out. Go play some of these games. Try them. Find a friend. Play them with them. Share it with someone new. There's nothing that I love more than being able to like connect somebody with a game they didn't think they necessarily would even know about or would even like. I was at the corner store the other day and some dude saw my EvoPag and was like, "Hey, that's that fighting game thing, right?" And I'm like, "Yes. Did you know that I'm like the coordinator for the indie space? Are you interested in fighting games, my friend?" And he was like, "What is the most interesting mechanically and what is the most interesting beautiful visually?" And I was like, from last year, I'm like Exploding Judo Federation and Frostfire Battle Frenzy. And this guy saw Frostfire Battle Frenzy and was like, oh, I get this. And like I saw him go to Steam and was just like, I need to find this. So good. So there were like 60 freaking games that have been released for this jam that you all have an opportunity to go check out. So please, please do that. It is amazing. Yeah, no. Owen, and yeah, there is a definite difference between approachability and accessibility, right? And I have long been screaming about this one, so I'm always happy to talk about it. Approachability is important for me. Mama MKL had like severe rheumatoid arthritis, so had very serious issues with her hands and was not able to play using most video game controllers. So when we could get a mouse that worked for her and, you know, stuff like that, she was able to start playing a bunch of games that she didn't have access to before. A big stylus for the DS was something that allowed her to play a bunch of games that she didn't have access to before, right? But that being said, approachability and accessibility, two very distinct things, though they are intertwined, right? Approachability is the ease in which you are able to do things, right? Like, it is, like, you don't need to do complex motion inputs, you need to press a button to do a special input. That makes it so that everyone's able to do it. Approachability features are designed to let people be able to engage with the game at all, on a base level, right? Like, these are things like, literally, I need audio cues because I have sight issues. If I am near blind or blind, I need video. I can't use video cues. I need the audio cues, right? So, like, that is different, right? Like, when someone says, oh, removing motion inputs from fighting games is an approachability thing, and this is why approachability sucks, I have to stop people there, because that is not that is not accessibility. That is approachability, right? Approachable games oftentimes solve problems for people who need accessibility options, right? If I'm unable to do certain motion inputs, being able to press a single button is an accessibility feature for me, even though it might not be designed as one, right? But yes, approachability, that's it, Rod. There is a mechanical barrier to entry. I am literally physically unable to perform this action. I need an alternative that allow me to do it. Sometimes that can take the form of controllers, right? And other times that takes the form of input mechanics, or like the means of interaction within the game on a software level, right? Yes, approachable games allow you to start playing with intent faster. Accessible games allow you to engage with the game at all, right? And I think that is why you will see a lot of people get really up in arms and really passionate about accessibility. And in part because that's it. It's because we're passionate about these games. And I can't imagine a world where I had a, whatever physical cognitive limitation or state of being that made it so that I couldn't interact with these games. That would make me so sad. Oh my god, if I lost my sight and I couldn't play fighting games, I would be a sad panda, and I bet you I would start playing a lot more Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat has really great audio accessibility features that allow you to parse the game state without the need for visuals, right? That shit is important, and it is a difficult, discipline, and it's a difficult design task to accomplish really well, but it is very important for a whole lot of people. But this is it, and accessibility features inherently will benefit those who don't require them, right? Like, colorblind modes are also good for people who aren't colorblind, because it is another way to parse game information, often symbols, right? That's just amazing. Yeah, KI 2013 has some amazing audio options as well, which help solve a lot of those issues, right? So there's a lot of really important things there. So yeah. You started a conversation, Shin Baxter. It's an important one to have, man. So yeah, Steam guidelines for accessibility have some good things that are mentioned. Yeah. Yep. Accessibility that's it. It's very nice for people without disabilities, subtitles, audio cues, absolutely. And it's worth remembering, we are all only temporarily abled. Like, that is the thing about being human, is that we are all only temporarily abled. So at some point in time, y'all will need one of those accessibility options. There's gonna be one at some point in your life that you're like, I can't live without that anymore, right? So the more that you bake that into the thinking, right? Like, people talk about, hey, rollback is really important for fighting games. You need to build your game in a deterministic manner so that you can accommodate for rollback. Guess what? Accessibility is the exact same thing. You need to build your game out with accessibility in mind, lest it be a ordeal to get done correctly, right? And oftentimes that's the problem. You don't think about it early enough in advance, and so when you get to it, you're like, shit, that's going to take a lot of rework to make that actually accessible. So oftentimes you get kludge solutions, or people who just don't do it at all, right? Which is unfortunate. And understandable. I get why we get there, but that's a shame, right? So much like there had to have been a change in developers' thinkings when it came to rollback netcode in fighting games, there needs to be a general change, and there has been with accessibility amongst developers writ large, right? Jay, yeah, that's interesting, Jay. Yeah, there needs to be a healthy ratio of approachability to depth, right? So long as you have curated something that has depth while also keeping it easy to engage with, then you've done it right. Absolutely. And once again, I said it before, no game will be perfectly accessible and no game will be perfectly approachable, nor necessarily should they. Like, I think striving for the most accessibility possible is a good thing, but no game will be perfectly accessible to all people, right? And that is just the reality of things. And that's fine that is the reality of things. And the same thing applies to approachability, right? Where I personally believe that approachability is a valuable trait in game design, but it is not required. And it doesn't need to be perfectly approachable, right? But you need to be in a situation where people are able to engage with it meaningfully, right? With intent, as Rod said, and then have enough for people to be willing and to be engaged to play it long term and find those nuances and find that depth, right? But it's a tough balance to achieve, right? Oh yeah, Rod, man. Oh no. Like I said, I would talk for hours on the intersection of approachability and the intersection of accessibility and like competitiveness. Like, I am once again gonna have to complain about the Classic Tetris World Championship. I'm sorry if you've heard me complain about the Classic Tetris World Championships before. They do not allow you to use accessible controllers. Several years ago, I was like, hey, if I wanted to join the CTWC, would I be able to use a leverless controller or an arcade stick or some other form of controller that doesn't require me to use an OEM NES controller? And they said, nah, you're not allowed to do that. They're like, though if you need it for accessibility reasons, then you bring an accessibility controller. And when they say, they mean like for people who are like literally like you need to use one of the straws to control it or something like that, right? Like they're thinking of those intense custom builds. That's not only what an accessibility controller is. But they said, hey, you'd be able to use that. They even put changes in their rule set that said, hey, look, we want you to use OEM controllers, but if you need it for accessibility reasons, that's great. And then guess what? In the last couple of years, they have removed that. They have removed all mentions of accessible controllers and their willingness to accept them. So what does that say to somebody who might be disabled and needs an accessibility controller in order to compete in the Classic Tetris World Championships? They hear get fucked, right? And that sucks, man. That really sucks. So it bothers me so much that CTWC does not allow that. And I am so close to being like, my dudes, I'm just gonna go to one of your competitions, I'm gonna use an accessibility controller, I'm gonna state that that's why I'm using it, and tell me no, man. And like, I get why you might want to do that. I get why you might have controller limitations in a tournament setting. Fighting game communities do it all the time. We also don't have a problem limiting or like allowing a wide variety of controllers to be used while maintaining competitive integrity. Apparently, that is a bridge too far for Classic Tetris, and that if you were to be allowed to use something other than an NES controller, that you would break the rules of the game. Heaven forfend somebody not have to fucking get a goddamn glove and like vibrate at 120 hertz per second in order to play Tetris competitively, right? No. We don't want them to. That's what you're making people do. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I went off a bit. Guys, it bothers me so much. The intersection of accessibility and competition does not require you to alienate an entire class of players. Like, it is wild to me that we went through this whole, there's DAS, there's hyper tapping, and now there's rolling. We have a hyper tapper who was the first like big young champion at the age of like what, 13? And this man comes off of his first Classic Tetris World Championship win, Joseph Saley, and he's like, dudes, I think I messed up my hands. I think I'm getting permanent carpal tunnel because of the way I have to play on an NES controller. Give that man a leverless arcade stick. I have his solution right here, dudes. It is like fucking $40, and you're requiring this fucking teenager to go and hurt himself in the name of competitive integrity. You know what? The competitive integrity will not suffer if you let people do this. I'm sorry, man. Like that. Thank you for listening to my little bit of a rant. Competitive Tetris would be better off if you let people use arcade sticks and leverless controllers. And I genuinely think the Classic Tetris World Championship team is doing more harm than good to their own competitive scene in the name of competitive integrity. But here we are, right? Here we are. We should not be in a position where we are pitting accessibility and health and safety and, frankly, the talents of a huge swath of players who are now not permitted to play because we have tied the value, the worth of our competition to a particular form, right? Fighting games are not less fighting games because they're no longer in the arcades, and Tetris would not be less Tetris because you use an arcade stick. That's where I'm at, guys. Yeah, no, Bleach, suffer for your game, right? Like, no, man, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Yeah, literally quit Smash because of a teenager, because it was messing with your hands. Competition is worth early arthritis. And the Smash community has gone through this as well, right? Like, they have gone through the, why do we have to do this weird claw grip? Like, I should not be playing Melee like this, right? But oftentimes but there's this, like, they have tied the competitive integrity to a particular form, and people are valuing the form over the competition. And I think that is missing the forest for the trees, right? As a little bit of a calmer take, right? I think it misses the forest for the trees in terms of what is important in our competition, and I think that is a shame. And I would say for all of the, like, Tetris became more interesting when the kids started playing and started doing new and interesting things. I think Tetris would be an even more interesting competitive scene if you allowed people to come in with different controllers and do their own thing, right? And then apply their skills and their way of thinking to the competitive game without worrying about that weird freaking NES controller. They can live together. It'll be a beautiful experience. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, well, and this is exactly, some people can't do sticks, some people can't do leverless, some people can't do controllers, some people can't do multiple taps, some people can't do tap and hold to engage. You should be allowed to use the controller that allows you to do the thing, right? And like, the one primary argument that I was given for why controller bans are required for NES Tetris in particular is because that it would allow players to input, like, to actually perform inputs at such a high rate of speed that it would fundamentally change the way the game is played. And in the intervening years, people have decided to get external gloves and external tools and literally change the entire way that the game, that they interact and they input inputs on their controllers in order to achieve a higher rate of input. They were worried about an arms race that was going to be caused by a leverless controller, and they have instead caused an arms race that requires a bunch of other hardware and a bunch of other stuff while not actually solving the problem, because this allows them to do speeds that also this would allow you to do. So it just seems like such a, especially at this point in what has happened in the intervening 3 years since they have said we can't do a controller rule change, you should just allow a controller rule change, my dude. People like to follow the process of the ritual rather than pursuing the objective, right? Absolutely. And that is 100% what it is. And like, I get it. I love the form of the arcade, right? I have like 9 arcade sticks on my wall. I have like a wall full of old Super Nintendo Hori controllers on my wall here. Like, I love those things. I still use them, but they are not the be-all, end-all of what. They are not the defining characteristic, right? They are a shibboleth, right? They are the thing that you do. It's the performance of it as opposed to the actual partaking of it, I guess, is the way I'm thinking. Yeah, don't like games that require constant repetitive hand motions where an easy alternative in terms of gameplay design would not have them. No, that's exactly it, right? And it's why quick time events went from mash that button to hold that button to now you get to choose whether you mash or hold, because we have recognized that that one thing is not the answer to approachability or accessibility in that case, right? Oh, there is a certain video SAS. Pray that I never find out who that is. We would have words. That is the most head-ass shit, man. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fine, you can be like the leverless or cheat boxes. I don't even care if that's your opinion. That's fine. You can have the opinion. If your takeaway is, heaven forbid, there's you want to play these games. If you have hand pain, get fucked. Then no, we have another issue. Yeah, that's what gets you. I don't think they're sitting in the digital basement with us, guys. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, dude, every time I have to play, and that's it, I'm not a pad player for fighting games, right? So every time I've got to use a pad for a fighting game, it is like pulling teeth, right? And like my thumbs literally hurt in ways they never hurt, even when I'm playing other, like a first-person shooter on a pad, right? I don't know what it is. I could not do it, right? So yeah, no, I know the idea that it was like, hey, we value our players and we value their engaging in our community and engaging in this competition, but we're not going to provide anything. Not even the token, right? They had the token for Tetris, if you need an accessibility controller, that's cool, and then they removed that, which is absurd if you ask me. Yeah, no, and like I'm telling you, moving to a leverless controller took a lot of effort. Like that was a huge change for me, going from traditional arcade stick to leverless. I still can't play games that I learned on arcade stick on a leverless. Like I still cannot play Marvel 3 on a leverless. It just doesn't work for me. I have to go back to an arcade stick. Right? But that's the way it is. Same thing. ST, I mean, I could probably play ST on a leverless now, just I've gotten used to so many other like traditional style fighting games on it. But like, man, your brain works when your brain works a certain way. It's so hard to reprogram it. And like, when it comes to like comfort of movement and stuff, like you're not gonna. Don't fight that. Like, it's not worth it unless it's literally harming you to do it the way that you're doing it, right? Like, I have also had to train a little bit of my form out of my habits out of it in order to make leverless more ergonomically correct, but. Oh man, guys, this is amazing. Yo, thank you. We are going on 6:42. Friends, this has been a delightful almost 4 hours of fighting games with y'all. Thanks for listening to my rant. Remember, accessibility is important, approachability is important, competition is important, and they can all live together. Yeah, Foxy, right? Playing Hugo can be hard on your hands. That's it. Even certain archetypes are easier or harder depending on the input type. So keeping that open is important. That is very important. Well, yo, that's some food for thought for y'all for the rest of your week. I'm gonna drop it again here in chat, man. We have been looking at all these games coming out of the Fighting Game versus Jam 2026. You can go check out all the submissions there in the chat, in the link in the chat. I highly recommend you do it. Friends, this has been great. I'm going to see if we can find someone to raid. I'm going to do a quick shill. Guys, I got the Patreon. If you really want to support us in here, Patreon's a great way to do it. There's some cool free stuff up there. There's some cool stuff for the paid members as well. It helps keep the lights on here in the basement. But what I really appreciate and what I'm really aiming to do is just grow in the digital basement. Thank you for coming out and hanging out in chat and playing games and hanging out in the Discord, which you can go check out there. It's so good. I love that we've created a thing. Whether you're a regular chatter, whether you're a lurker, whether you come around every now and again or here every week, it is so dope. Thank you for making this place the place that it is. Yes, the stream is indeed saved, and you will be able to view it on YouTube. All of my VODs go up on YouTube there. Friends, consider, hey, and if you have it, I'm gonna, friendly reminder, spend your Bezos bucks. If you happen to have one of those Twitch Prime subs, consider spending it here if you enjoy what we're doing. At the very least, make sure you're spending it somewhere. Either on Restream, on Joe P. Real Stream, Mohost, That Punk. There are so many fantastic streamers out there who deserve your support. And if we don't spend those Prime subs, good old Jeff Bezos keeps them. And let's be real, fuck Jeff Bezos. Spend those Bezos bucks on an artist instead. All right, let's go to the ending stream here. Man, let us find someone to raid. I think we should definitely find someone to raid. But yo, y'all are amazing. You know that? I really appreciate it. This has been such a great stream. This has been such a great time. We're going to be doing more Niche Fighter Monday every Monday. So don't forget about that, man. Come by. We also got other stuff that we're doing. Things like
Niche Fighter Monday.
Things like our retro streams on Friday, cozy CRT streams. We're going to be doing more events, but definitely come on through. Hey, have they removed your following as a... Yeah, they have. This is going to make raids a little bit more troublesome. Thanks, Twitch. Now I can't just, like, find all my followers and see who's streaming on the raid stream. I appreciate you. I see what you're doing there. Following. There it is. There it is. Oh, man. All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna go over and we're gonna say hi to Sajam, who's apparently doing some Invincible Versus and stuff like that. Invincible Versus is hella fun, guys. Just so you know, that's a super dope game. But yo, let's go from the niche and the indie to some of the bigger stuff. Sajam's talking Tokon is gonna be talking Invincible Versus. Let's go say hi to them, friends. Thank you so much for being here in the basement. I appreciate y'all. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other out there. I'm going to be back here next Monday. I hope I'll see you there then. If not, I'll catch you next time. Adios, everyone. Have a lovely week.
All the characters' butthole. And then they have not announced anything. So, my guess is like, they only have 2 teams left. When are they going to announce them? I guess we'll find out. I mean, Summer Games Fest would make sense for one of them. All the characters